Sir, it is extremely sad that we have deaths related to SCF training. My follow-up question is in relation to the unfortunate death of SCDF Corporal Kok at Tuas View Fire Station. Can the Minister for Home Affairs assure us that all steps are being taken to help ensure that such an unfortunate and unnecessary death does not happen again?
Mr. Speaker, sir, there are three aspects to this tragic case. First, of course, is the family, their grief, their loss at Corporal Kok's passing. It's a young life which has been prematurely cut short. So the family is at the front and center of our thoughts and prayers. So as we talk about the other matters, I want to emphasize that. And tragic that this has happened, we must and we will do right by them and by the late Corporal Kok. I will now also deal with the two other points. What happened in this case, and third, what we can do to try and make sure that this does not happen again. What happened, we have released the details that we can at this stage. There is a fair bit of evidence as to what happened, both witnesses and objective evidence. But it's not appropriate for me to go into the details, the facts at this stage. There will be a board of inquiry. Majority of the members will be from outside the government. There will almost certainly also be criminal proceedings. AGC has told me that after reviewing the facts at this stage. Based on the facts that I have seen, I think so too. I'm usually very careful about saying these things, but I think so too. There should be criminal charges. So the BOI will look into the facts. The facts will also come out in public through court proceedings. Everything that is relevant will be out. So what I can say is that the conduct was unacceptable. It was a clear and serious violation of the rules, and there can be no excuse for the conduct. People play games, they horse around, they make people like Corporal Kok do dangerous things, even force them into dangerous situations. And people who do this don't think. They don't think how it can go wrong, and when it does go wrong, a life is lost, needlessly lost. So third, what are we going to do? I think it's imperative we see what went wrong and learn the lessons. What more can we do to stop this sort of behavior? We have clear rules. Commanders emphasize that to the officers, and all new enlistees are told about the rules. Punishments have been meted out, detentions have been given when infractions have been found. But how do we make sure that there is zero tolerance? And people send their children to NS, they trust us, and we have to maintain that trust. So I have directed SCDF as well as the other home team agencies relook at the rules, how they are enforced, focus on the enforcement, come up with a further set of measures by next week. Once they are finalized, I will announce them next week. Meanwhile, I've made it clear that hereafter, it will be a command responsibility to ensure that such conduct is not repeated. And hereafter, unit commanders will be held responsible for anything like this that happens. Any kind of conduct that is in violation or in breach. So Commissioner Eric Yap has sent a letter in very clear terms on this yesterday to all officers. He has also personally spoken with the commanders, emphasizing that message, and the same will be done with the other home team agencies. So there will be zero tolerance, and we will do our best not to let this happen again. Thank you, sir.